Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Sandy-Kaye if you're new around here, and I want to thank all those that have already subscribed to my channel. I get so excited seeing even one new subscriber that's able to find my content, and I just really appreciate you. So this week we're going to be going over week 19 of my pregnancy. And we'll start off with baby's development. So this week the baby is the size of an heirloom tomato and is 19, let's double check that, not 19, sorry, 9.5, that'd be really long, 9.5 inches and 9.5 ounces in weight. And fun facts for this week is baby is starting to have the vernix, that like cottage cheese like white stuff, coat its skin. It's starting to be able to hear mom's heartbeat more this week, and also the vision, hearing, touch, and smell areas of the brain are expanding this week. And this week, baby is starting to sprout some hair on their head. So this is what baby's looking like this week on the Baby Center app. So that is pretty exciting. Let's go through my symptoms from my first pregnancy. I have them in a journal here, so I'll read that. So 20 weeks pregnant, I was super happy to be halfway, and I had a stuffy nose, especially in the morning. Indigestion, lots of stomach aches, and I had headaches due to the warm sun, or especially when I'm in the warm sun. Increased appetite, hungry more often and want food, restless, hard time sleeping and staying asleep, more frequent peeing in the middle of the night, and I just feel heavy, just feeling a lot bigger, running is harder. And I can relate to a lot of those symptoms. And in here I was using the Expectant app, so I said the baby's the size of a sweet potato, 6.5 inches and 10 ounces. And that time around I had gained 3.8 pounds, and you'll see in a little bit that I've gained a little more this time around. But alright, so let's dive into the questions that I go over every week. And first of all, I did have an appointment on Saturday, so 2 days ago, and that appointment went well. Baby's looking healthy, 150 beat per minute heartbeat, and my funnel height was 20 centimeters, so measuring right on track because I was 19 plus a few days at that point, so right on track. And the only thing, like, I was asking some questions about the birth center. One thing that makes me a little anxious is that we don't know for sure if I'll be delivering in the birth center, just because right now my midwife Marlene has like a short-term lease at the birth center, so she's trying to lengthen that and get in touch with the owner. So that is all in the process. I'm just praying that all works out, because otherwise, like, I can't have a home birth because our nearest hospital is like an hour away, so that wouldn't work. So I'm really looking forward to going to the birth center. So that's the plan. Please keep me in your prayers and hope that this birth center does open up in time for my birth in June. Alright, and how far along? I am 20 weeks today, and my total weight gain is 8 pounds, so about double than the last pregnancy. I did tend to gain a little slower in the first one. And any stretch marks? No stretch marks. How am I sleeping? I've been sleeping wonderful. I've been so grateful to sleep lately, loving sleeping in, getting to bed as early as I can, and just getting as much sleep as I can. My son does have his molars coming in right now on his right side, and so he has been waking up occasionally, usually just once in the night, and if I just pick him up, pat his back, put him back down, then he usually sleeps through the rest of the night. But anyway, that's one interruption in my sleep. Other than that, I've been sleeping really good. And for best moment this week, I would say being with family. We went and celebrated my mother-in-law's birthday, and that was just fun being with her. And they were just saying, even in the 2 weeks that they haven't seen my son Trenner, he's talking way more, moving a lot faster, and just seems like so much older. So that's just cool to get other people's perspective on that. It does seem like he's growing all the time. And missing anything? No. Really have not been missing anything. Movement, I have had movement. It does not seem as frequent as with my son. I think just because I'm up and about running after him and doing things, moving a lot more than in my first pregnancy. But I do notice, like, after eating a bigger meal and laying on my left side and then filling my belly, I can feel those little kicks that are starting to get a little stronger than in the beginning too. But I would say they're definitely not super frequent yet. Food cravings, I've just been craving like strawberries, blueberries, and eggs, and buttered toast. Just pretty, like, I don't know, normal things in my diet, but just like extra enjoying them. Like, I haven't bought in strawberries in a long time, and they were just sounding so good, so I finally picked some up. And anything making me queasy or sick? No, thankfully not. Gender guess, I am going with a girl right now. That's just my feeling, but really excited to meet this little baby and know for sure. Symptoms, so it's interesting because same as in my journal, I've been feeling just more heavy this week. I guess halfway through is when you really start feeling it, but just feeling more heavy and large. I've been feeling a lot more round ligament discomfort and just like kind of achy at the bottom of my stomach, where I'm just like, just kind of like holding my stomach and just like want to sit down and take it easy for a little bit. I've been congested again in the morning, same as in my first pregnancy at this time. And overall, just feeling bigger, but still having good energy and feeling, you know, good enough to do my daily life things. And nesting has been a big one this week. I'm going to be putting out a video soon. I did do a nesting video, so I'll release that in a little bit of time and then have like a part 2, maybe a part 3, because it was really early nesting. But I just got out all of my son's clothes from 0 to 6 months, and this week I'm going to be working on washing those clothes and just folding them and getting them organized in bins. We don't have a dresser, we just have a changing table, and my son really just uses the top rack, so I figured I would just dedicate the bottom for the baby. So there's that. And then emotionally, I'm doing pretty well. Like I said, with the midwife appointment, the only thing is just like praying that the birth center will be there and available for me to labor and give birth in June. So just hoping on that. And my belly button, is it in or out? It is in, but same as last week, there's kind of like that upper lip on it. Wedding rings are on. And I would say I'm happy most of the time. Not moody, but happy most of the time, at least this week. And looking forward to anything. I'm really looking forward to our anatomy scan in just 3 days. I can't believe it. And I'm just feeling overwhelmed with gratitude to be at this halfway mark and to have a healthy baby thus far, and praying for a continued smooth pregnancy. All right, let's show you the bump. Here's my 20-week bump, and yoke pants. Here's the front, side. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching. I am praying for all those trying to conceive at this time and wishing you all the baby dust, and would love to hear from those that are pregnant right now down in the comments if you'd say how far along you are and how it's going for you. And anyone else that is watching this, I'd also love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye!